My Miami with Virgil Campaneria. In this episode, we visit the Fontainebleau Hotel, originally designed by Morris Lapidus and opened in 1954. Campaneria's firm, HKS, was the architect of record in a recent billion-dollar renovation and expansion of the world-famous resort. Virgil, tell us a little about the Fontainebleau's history and why it's such an important building in Miami Beach.
The Fontainebleau was the destination as far as resorts are concerned in the U.S., in my opinion. It was the place to be, and this was the quintessential glamour spot of its day. This is where Frank Sinatra, the whole Rat Pack, Jerry Lewis, Elvis, the Beatles, everybody came here. This is what people thought of as Miami.
How did HKS approach the renovation of this mid-century icon?
There was a real effort to keep the historic building, which is the crescent shape that you see behind us. That was kept. The character of the building was kept. A lot of work was done with the local historic preservation boards. So whatever we did do was in character of Lapidus's original intent.
The renovation paid particular attention, didn't it, to one of the signature design elements in Lapidus's original lobby.
Well, not many of the original bow ties remained. And one of the things that was done is the owner found a couple of the original bow ties, and the design team took that as a challenge, and they actually had replicas made. And I remember in the beginning of the construction, we had huge pallets of the white marble and the black bow ties shipped in, and each stone had a number. That number corresponded to a place on the plan, so a certain bow tie would fit in a certain spot. And God forbid if one of those broke, because the whole section would have to be redone. Each one of the bow ties and marble pieces were hand cut. No two pieces are alike.
The Stairway to Nowhere is another famous design gesture that was kept.
Well, there's a lot been made over the years of the Staircase to Nowhere. It was Morris Lapidus' way of giving the debutantes and ladies of the day the grand entrance. So you would take the elevator up from the lobby, one floor, come out, and then you would make your grand entrance to the men wearing tuxedos below, and that's where the motif for the bow ties came in.
The lobby color palette is also quite distinct.
The color palette itself, what you see as South Beach, the Art Deco, the character of the Fontainebleau is expressed in the color palette that was shown in the front lobby.
Lapidus had something of a strained relationship with the architecture community of his day, didn't he?
There's a lot of stories about Lapidus and his work and how he wasn't seen in very good light in his day. In fact, at one point, he ended up taking all of his drawings and burning them. So when this project started, very few of the original drawings were found, and we had to rely on a lot of the drawings that were left in the building department and records because he got frustrated at some of the comments that the architects were making in this day, and they just decided to burn them all.
The renovation and expansion work included a 37-story hotel condo, extensive updates to the hotel's interiors, a new 40,000 square foot ultra-luxury spa, and a number of new restaurants, including Hakkasan, a Chinese restaurant, and Scarpetta, an Italian restaurant whose design Campaneria worked on. The Fontainebleau came in at number 93 on the AIA's poll of America's top 100 most popular buildings.